lockdown, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to go to your nail techs to get your nails done or not. But fear not. I am going to do a compilation of really, really easy, simple Christmas designs. And I'm not sure there might be 4, 5 or 6 in one video, or there might only be 2 or 3, depends on how long it takes me. Okay, so this is the intro. That's what I'm doing, and we're going to get on with the nails. So for this one, I'm going to do Rudolph, and I've already prepped the nail tip, done a white base, and for his head, I've already put some on my palette. This is the Blue Skies FW05, and I'm just going to grab my brush, and I'm going to pick up some of this paint to paint a kind of semicircle for his head. Okay, and then fill the rest of that in. Okay, pop that in the lamp. Then I'm going to paint his antlers in this darker one, which is also by Blue Sky, and it's called Faux Fur 80538. So again, put a little bit on my palette. Get a little detailer brush. And then I'm going to do his antlers up here. They don't have to be perfect, they just need to look like antlers, really. You know? And, you know, this really is a quick, easy nail art compilation. It's not anything special. It is meant to be for beginners. It's meant to be quick, simple, that anyone can do. Okay? So we're not looking for perfection here. We just want something cute. Okay, I'm going to flash that for 10 seconds. And then next I'm going to do his eyeballs. So I want some white for his eyes. And for this I'm going to grab a dotting tool. A fatter one for his eyes. So, oh, my lamp wasn't curing. I may as well get out the red as well for his nose, actually. So I'll put some red on the palette for his nose as well, because we can do both at the same time. Let's pop that out. So let's do his eyes. Might need more white than that, actually. So one eye, really easy, dotting tool. You can make the eyes bigger with the dotting tool. Like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to wipe that off because I need to do his nose now. So I need some red. Let's just wipe that white off there. Just need to pick up the red for his nose. You don't have to use a dotting tool if you don't have any, just use a brush. So I want a really big nose. Maybe a bit bigger. Okay, and I'll pop that in the lamp to cure, because then I've got to come back and do his eyeball. So I just want to cure that, flash cure that quickly. And I need some black for his eyeballs. I mean, I suppose you could use the dark brown to save using up, using another colour if you wanted. So again, dotting tool, and pop his eyes in. And there we have A really simple, easy Rudolph. Okay, pop him in. This one is to do berries and holly. I've already done the tip, so we want some red. I already have some on my palette here, which is Lavender Violets D104. So I'm going to pick up a dotting tool, a smaller dotting tool, to do the berries. So we're just going to do some random berries. Together in a cluster. They don't need to be special. They don't need to be the same, because berries are never the same size, are they? So we're just going to pop some randomly on the nails. Really simple. You know what? Anyone could do this. I'm just going to need a bit more of that red. Okay, I'm going to flash cure that because I'm going to go in with my green. Now the green I'm going to use, you can use any green that you've got. This one I've got, just picked up Lavender Violets D129. I'll pop that on here a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my brush and I'm going to make my holly. I'm just going to use a little brush. You can use any brush that you've got to hand. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the green. Draw some lines. It doesn't need to be perfect because I'm going to go in and make it thicker anyway. So that's just as like a base. So make your holly line, your holly a little bit more looking like holly. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Because look, simple, easy. Okay, let's do some more. I'll do one leaf here on this one. So one line, 2 lines across, and then make it into more of a holly shape by just rounding it a little bit, I suppose, and sort of making it blend. Does that make sense? See, looks like holly, doesn't it? This one, let's do that doesn't look too bad, does it? You get the idea now. I suppose a little bit like antlers as well. So I've done a Rudolph, and I suppose it's kind of the same thing. Just make it look a bit more like holly. And we'll get some, I'll do one down here. It doesn't need to be super neat, as you can see. I'll do a piece up here. Going over those lines and making them a bit fatter in the middle for the leaf. And this one, if you don't want to do a whole leaf, you can just do like a little bit coming off the nail. So, you know, like that. And then with one line there and then another bit of a line there. So the design goes off the nail slightly. Like that, okay. And then, oops, matte shot. You could do another piece here, sticking up from what could be another lot of holly and berries. You can pop that on there. And yeah, how easy is that? And you can do with that what you like, really. You could go ahead and put some more dots in, or you could put some, if you want to make it Christmassy, some silver dots all around to fill it all in. Okay, pop in the lamp. For this one, we're going to be doing Santa, and I've just popped a nude colour here for his face. This is my background. I've used Halo cashmere. It doesn't sound like it's come off, but it's Halo cashmere. And I'm going to be using red for his hat, which is Lavender Violets D104. And I'm just going to pick it up, paint it on. Doesn't need to be neat because we're going over it with white. So you can be as rough or as tidy as you like with this bit. Okay, pop that in the lamp. Next I'm going to need some white for his beard and for the top of his hat. So I've already got some white there, I'll probably use that. So this is my Lavender Violets white one that I use all of the time. And I've got a dotting tool here. I need a slightly bigger one. Oh, it's got some black on it from the other one that I was doing. I need a slightly bigger one. So I've got a bigger ball one here, which I'm going to use. So let's pop him back out. And we're just going to pick up, oh, not that side. Scoop up some of this white. Make sure that the brush is fully loaded. And just make some big dots for his woolly hat. I think I'm going to need some more white in a minute. Yep. You know, like I said, all of these designs are super simple. They're not meant to be perfect art. So that's his hat. Then we're going to do his beard, sort of like in a circle shape this time. So sort of like a semicircle for his beard. So kind of like, I don't usually use dotting tools to do lines, but on this occasion it doesn't really matter. So I'm just kind of doing that. And then I'm going to do a bumpy beard. Kind of like that. So that's going to be his beard. And then I'm going to fill that last bit in with my brush from here. Okay, flash cure that for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to do his eyes with some black. I have some black on my palette which I'm going to use up. And this is, yeah, I don't have the numbers on the black. Well, I can't write it on the back anyway, actually. So that's him flashed. Big dotting tool again. Black. Oh, I need to wipe off the white that's on there. Silly me. Black. And then there's his eyes. Super simple. Oh, his eyes have gone a bit skew with. Let's make them a bit bigger then, shall we? There we go. Easy Santa. Okay, so the next one is our snowman, and I've just done a glittery background. This again is Lavender Violets D214 for that, and I'm going to use some white lavender violets to do the outline of the snowman. I just need to clean off my brush from the last one because it's still covered in green. So I'm just going to do a rough circle for his body. Actually, I could probably use this. And then go in with a detailer brush to make it neater. And then his head. Neatening him up, his head, so he's not got a wonky head. Not that it matters really, because you know, when we're making snowmen outside, they've usually got wonky heads, haven't they? So I'm going to pop that in to cure, and then we'll come back and do the rest of him. He's going to have a little hat and eyes. So let's do his little hat. So I've got my black here. And I'm just going to paint a line here for his hat. And a little square. You can make his hat as big or as little as you want, really. Super simple. It's just a line and a square. That's all it is, guys, okay? And then need to do his scarf. And I've got some blue here by Lavender Violets for his scarf, which is D131. I only need a little bit. So get some of that on my brush. Pop that across his neck with, you know, again, super simple, just a line down. You can leave it like that, or you can put another line if you want, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do his little carrot nose. I've got some orange here. This one's probably a bit too bright for the one that I wanted really, but that's the only one I could find. So a little bit of orange for his nose. So just like a blob, and then lift your brush up slightly to give him a little carrot nose. Let's just drag that out a little bit more. Like that. And then dotting tool, black for his eyes. Make them a bit bigger, I think, because he looks like a little bird now. And you can either leave him like that, Or you can go ahead and put some buttons on him down here. Oops. Oh, now I messed it up. Wipe that off quickly. So I'll clean up brush because I have. See, you should just leave it alone. This is what happens when you mess with things too much. There, leave these buttons like that. Okay, pop it in the lamp. This one is sort of a mixture of like well, it's a different type of Rudolph really, I suppose, like a different stag if you didn't want it quite so cartoony. This is my base that I've used, Lavender Violets D205. So I'm just going to go ahead and do his eyes first with a dotting tool. Some black, I just need some on my palette. So I'll do his eyes down here. Okay, and then if it's Rudolph, which we'll do Rudolph again because, you know, it is Christmas, we'll do my nose. Red Rudolphy nose. Okay. Pop that in the lamp, flash. And then we're going to get our brush ready because we want some black to do his antlers. Get that out. So I'm just going to pick up some of this black and I'm going to kind of do like a swoosh line like that, and one the other side. Just get my hand out of the way so you can actually see what I'm doing. Ooh, very shaky. And then just do some little bits coming off. Kind of like that. A little bit pointier. And on the other side. Okay. Just put a little bit more on this antler here. And this one. There we go. Okay. And then if you want, you can add him a little mouth. I've buggered that up, but you get the idea. Okay. And that's him done. Pop him in the lamp. So that's our 5 here that we've done. Okay guys. Hope you liked them. And I'm going to do another compilation with some more. Keep watching.